Welcome. Grace and peace, everybody. Welcome. I'm Dr. Blue here with Utopian Global. We got some exciting things to share with you today. That's right. It's not too late. Why don't you go ahead and invite somebody to come on in. Go ahead and share and invite that link right at the bottom of the page. We'll be able to do that, certainly. And we are so grateful to have each and every one of you as we take another week where we are, what's happening, and what can be done to help others participate in what we like to call the wealth plan for every man. So today, that's going to be the theme for today. We're going to talk about the wealth plan for every man and why it's important that you really, really understand what you need to be doing right now. Please, we have seen the rise and a little pullback of gold and silver in the market, and that's good. It's good for the rise and the pullback. The pullback is great because you can start buying now, right? But the rise indicates something so profound. Listen to me. It indicates that danger is coming. And people who know, they understand and they see that there's a lot that's about to happen in the economy. There's a lot. I mean, when you look at the news, you'll see that there are sports teams that are debating whether they're going to open or not. And, you know, certain industries bring in over $7 billion or more a year in sports. But they know if they open, everything that's happening with the health conditions and all this other stuff is impacting and affecting a lot of people. So again, all that takes a major hit on the economy. If you don't follow the economy, you understand that the central banks have already pulled their golden card. What does that mean? That means that they have already lower interest rates. They may rise it, but they can do no more. The damage is already done. And we're going to hear from some interesting perspectives why it is that you need to understand the importance of owning gold and silver and having that right now. And what we're going to share with you today is solution. That's right. Utopian Global is a solution-driven company that deals in those three areas: real assets, real income, real lifestyle. And when you understand that, then there's no excuse for you to look around and see things changing and feel hopeless, like you don't have a way out. You do have a way out. What's that way out? The way out is positioning yourselves with knowledge, understanding, and taking action with having gold and silver. And so I'm going to show you today why today this is the wealth plan for every man, but why today you see that there is a mass level of ignorance and a lot of people are going to be hurt when it comes to the economy. Why are they going to be hurt? Not because of what they're doing, but because of what they're not doing, what they don't know. And I want to just open up something different in today's conversation, a different piece of video I'm going to show you very quickly on what happens when you got people who have no idea what real money is, what real wealth is, and why only, I would say, 3% of the population is in precious metals right now. And why your friends and your family, those you love and respect, everybody on this presentation, whether you're watching live or whether you listen to a recording, you need to be having someone, somewhere, have an asset accumulation plan with Utopian Global where they can start building and creating wealth. Why? Ignorance. Ignorance will be the defeat of many people. You have heard, knowledge is power, but ignorance is defeat. And what you don't know will hurt you. I'm going to show you how that works. We do have the wealth plan for every man, but if every man don't understand, then what's coming is going to be very dangerous and devastating to many families and many lives. We have something to do. We have a task to do, and we have solutions that we can help people, but they don't have to be hurt from what's coming. Let's take a look.
Free bar of silver. Which one would you like? Want the Hershey? Go ahead. It's yours. You don't want it. Which one would you like? Take one, please. Whatever you want.
Okay, I'll take this one.
You can take the Hershey bar. Oh, you'd rather have the chocolate? Okay, well, take it. It's free. Whichever one you want. Okay. Okay, I'd rather have the Hershey bar. You'd rather have the Hershey bar? Yeah. Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah. Well, it is a thing, but you'll figure it out. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm busy.
Oh, okay. Free Hershey bar or free silver bar?
Hershey's.
Oh, well, it's yours then. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Take one of these, please. Just take whichever one you want. You don't know what this is?
Brick of hell.
It's a brick of silver.
Well, I'm okay.
You just take one of them, whichever one you want. It's a chocolate appreciation day. Want the chocolate bar? What are you going to do with them? What are you going to do with this heavy bar of silver? It's just too burdensome to carry, I guess, right?
That and like use it as a doorstop.
A doorstop, I guess, or paperweight.
Yeah, something like that.
Got too many doorstops laying around. Which one would you like?
I would take the chocolate bars.
Well, you can go ahead. It's yours.
Okay.
No, just one. Just one.
Oh.
Just one.
Oops.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Pawn shop. Hey, pawn shop. Yeah. If I were to offer you one of these for free, which one would you take?
I'd have to take that, but it's probably just nothing metal. I can see it's no good. You try to take the Hershey's.
Well, you want the Hershey bar? Okay. It's yours. Thank you. Take it.
Why?
Well, it's a 100-ounce bar of silver.
Cut it out.
Yeah. So.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah, dude.
Is it really?
Yeah. Too
Oh,
bad.
that's losing, dude. Yeah, right.
You get to keep the chocolate bar. Okay. Free bar.
In every situation that you just saw, in every scenario, with every person that gentleman talked to, they rather have the chocolate than have the silver, 100-ounce bar of silver, which could have jumpstart their savings, could have jumpstart their retirement. It's real money, but they rather have the chocolate. You see why it's important that you understand the wealth plan for every man that is presented to Utopian Global. You see why it's important that 3% of the population right now is in precious metals, and the other 97% isn't. So at the next economic downturn, which will be the everything bubble that pops, a lot of your family members, your sons, daughters, aunts, uncles, people, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, they're going to be hurt. But you have within your hand the opportunity to bring a wealth plan for them and everyone else. And watch this, whether they want to be a business owner or whether they want to save, and we're going to talk a lot about those options today, you have the opportunity to save them. You see that 100-ounce silver bar? This is an Engelhard, which is one of the antique silver bars, 100 ounces. This right here could be the start of somebody's retirement. This right here is a safer place for you to put your IRA, your 401k plan, your 401(k)(3)(b). Unfortunately, because people don't understand, they rather trust a system that has been showing signs of weakness far too long than going forth and realizing what's possible now. This changed with you today. It changes with you today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are unlike any other time that we've ever seen before. What do you mean? I'm saying to you, the damage has already been done. All that's coming is the repercussion. And when I say the damage, I'm talking to the monetary system. I'm not giving you doom and gloom. I'm giving you the reality. So when you see solutions, you make educated decisions. Educated decisions on what it is you need to do. I'm so glad I listened years ago.
Hi.
I'm so glad that
Yes.
I'm so glad I listened years ago. I'm so glad that I was able to understand the importance of having gold and silver and being able to see that this is today a safer retirement than holding your money in cash or currencies worldwide. Now the banks recognize it. That's why they're buying quietly. Central banks buying quietly. Institutional buying. Did you hear that just recently the Mint has shut off the average public from purchasing right now for institutional buyers who are coming with billions and short of trillions of dollars to protect it in gold and silver, and yet it's still, you're still waiting just for a check if you're in America, a stimulus check for almost less money than the first time around, all because you think that that's what you have to do. Wrong. We have the wealth plan for every man, and it's from Utopian Global. And when we go into this, you're going to understand the importance of it. Let me show you one more thing so you can realize that trouble's coming. Not because I'm saying it, but because even the experts, those who study the economy, everybody knows something. Question is, do you? And if you're a part of this movement called Utopian Global and you're not sharing it, did you know you can share it with your friends and family? You know what I do right now? I can't wait for Christmas. You know what I'm doing for Christmas? I'm giving out asset accumulation plans. I'm giving out gold and silver to family members as a reminder that they have to take action. Why? Because trouble is coming. And we got to be prepared for it. Don't take my word for it. Take an educator, a powerful, best-selling author, Robert Kiyosaki. Let's see what he has to say about it.
They can't save us. It's gone too far. Instead of fixing the problem, they just kept making the problem worse. I hope I'm wrong. We're going to go bankrupt. There'll probably be a new conference like the Louvre Accord or the Smithsonian Accord, and they're going to rewrite the rules of the game again. They're going to say, okay, the US dollar, you're toast. IMF's going to jump in, Japan, China's going to jump in. But meanwhile, you and I, if you're holding dollars, you might be in serious. One of my tweets was New York City going broke. The reason New York City is going broke is much of the property in New York City is commercial real estate. I own residential real estate, so we're doing pretty good. But in commercial real estate, with everybody zooming away and at home and all this, the question is, who's going to go back to work? Who wants to pay that high price for that commercial real estate? But worst of all, what value is commercial real estate, like an office building, if you don't have workers in it? All cities count on real estate taxes. So what you're going to see in the next few years is real estate taxes on your home. My apartments will go up. But when New York taxes those commercial high-rise buildings, more tenants will leave. So New York City is going broke. You know, the beautiful city of Vancouver, Canada, is flat broke. It's tragic what's happening because you have these incompetent city managers who are just like my poor dad, guys with college degrees, but no common sense. You know what I mean? All the cities now count on taxes, but if a small closing and big commercial real estate starts closing, our cities are going broke. You add to that pensions. You know, pensions, mark my words, I wrote my book called Who Stole My Pension? Pensions are going to be the biggest disaster hitting America and the world today. Because every day, 10,000 baby boomers in America retire. Across the world, there's 2 billion old guys like me who have no money. And who's going to bail them out? And no Republican or Democrat is going to say we're not going to pay the old guys money. So that means the old guys, they're going to say, you got to bail us out. And so naturally, they're going to print more money and pay the old guys just so they get reelected. You know, so it's real estate taxes, it's small businesses going broke, it's income taxes going down, and pensions going down. So the Fed has to print more money. So that's why I keep saying buy gold, silver, and Bitcoin, because gold is getting more scarce. Let me explain why gold. So my prediction is gold in 1 year should be $3,000. So that's about $1,000 more than it is today. So in a year, it should be up another 1,000. Some people say 2,500 is optimistic. But I'd rather have the price of gold going up than your money going down. So if you're saving money, you know, I'll pray for you tonight because your savings are actually real money. In other words, if you work for it and you pay the taxes on that money you work for, that's real legitimate money. Unfortunately, the Fed is printing trillions and they're going to pay you nothing for your savings. I mean, you know, when I was a kid, I got 15% on my savings. Today, you get nothing. So the Fed is screwing you. That's the term. So I think gold at 3,000 in 2021, not outside the box. Silver, $40. The reason I like silver is silver is moving faster than gold today. And when I look at the price of gold, the high point was $1,900 approximately. I don't know what, a couple of years ago. But today it's $1,700. So gold is near its all-time high. Silver, used to be about $49. And today I think it's 18. So it's about 7% below its all-time high. So silver is the best deal of all. And I think most of you can afford a $20 silver coin. And if you can't, you have a deep problem. The reason I like Bitcoin is because what I understand about Bitcoin is that it just had a halving. And a halving means they print less of it. At the same time, Bitcoin is printing less. The Fed is printing trillions. Now, you don't need a degree in rocket science to figure that one out. The Fed is making the US dollar or any currency, the yen, the euro, the peso, softer. Bitcoin is getting harder. Gold is getting harder. Silver is getting harder. I don't buy gold, silver, and Bitcoin to get rich. I just hate getting screwed by the Federal Reserve Bank and the Treasury. So if you want to keep saving money and putting it in the stock market, more power to you. But all that paper stuff is printed. And the CEOs of these stock market companies, they did a side deal with the Fed. So the Fed was loaning them billions of dollars for them to jack their stock price up. So the stock prices are at this artificial high. And all mom and pop are watching their 401ks and IRAs, and the stocks are this high. And the Fed keeps printing more money, keeps giving the CEOs indirectly, because they can't do it directly. They do it through what's called SRVs, special something vehicle. And they give the CEOs the money and they pop the stock market up. That's why we're in serious trouble. That's my opinion. I hope I'm wrong. But I would rather, at this time in world history, May 2020, I'd rather have gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Thank you.
Wow. Now, you may not fully recognize and know me or my work, but certainly a lot of people are familiar with the best-selling author, gold and silver enthusiast, Robert Kiyosaki. And the wisdom that he was sharing on how it's already too late. As much as this have been printing, as much as these currency dollars have been circulating, please understand, inflation happens when something is over inundated inside of a marketplace where the value of it is now less because more of it is there. And the reason why I'm taking this time to really have these conversations, because I believe we need to have a deeper conversation for you to understand that there's a wealth plan for every man, and you can take advantage if you understand it. That's important to recognize and to understand and to realize. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, what about inflation? Before I get into talking about what we offer, I need you to really recognize the problem. Because there's a problem going on today that I'm a man of faith, that prayer alone is not going to make it go away. It's not. These are repercussions that come from actions that have been taken from our government and our monetary system worldwide. That's going to really hurt every person who's not in position. And you ready for this? I believe that if you are a person of prayer, then you know that God is leading you to his money. What is that? Gold and silver and the like. This is his money. No doubt about it. So you have that option. You have the opportunity. But again, there's some things you got to understand, because when we're talking to our friends and family and they tell you, no, I don't understand it, I don't get it. Like the people not inside of the first video I shared with you, you can't let up. You got to do it because you love them, because you're there for them. You want to encourage them. Okay, well, listen, get a plan. Do something, because when it all comes crashing down, I don't want you running after me saying help when I was trying to do that in the first place. That's the key. So let's understand, what about inflation? What about all this of what's happening, the dollar inflation? Let's learn and listen more about what's happening with that.
Money you have in circulation, the less it's worth. This would, in theory, destroy the currency by excessive printing, causing massive devaluation. The more money you have in circulation, the less it's worth. And that's the key point. For example, if massive inflation takes place and the average Joe has $1 million, but that $1 million only buys an apple, how much is $1 million actually worth? The loss in purchasing power of money over time is called inflation, and when inflation gets out of hand, money becomes worthless. Some recent examples of runaway inflation include Argentina, Zimbabwe, and Venezuela. In this animation, you can graphically see just how fast inflation can run away. You don't see it coming, and as the inflation rate goes up, people quickly lose faith in the currency. For example, here we can see some people in Venezuela using money to make handbags and to draw pictures on because it simply isn't worth anything anymore. You can think of money as a measuring stick of value, a measuring stick that is highly elastic and can change depending on how much of it there is. For thousands of years, gold was the measuring stick of value. Gold was kind of like a physical anchor, keeping the money supply in check and governments responsible. In 1971, President Richard Nixon announced that the United States would no longer convert dollars to gold at a fixed value. Since that point, money, the measuring stick of value, has become elastic. Since the US dollar backs all other currencies as a reserve currency, Nixon's decision changed the world. In all of this, you might still notice that despite politicians supposedly not being able to influence money creation, it's happening anyway. This may cause problems, as we'll see later in the episode. So to recap, the government creates forms of money, notes, coins. Only about 3 to 8% of money is made this way. Signerage is the income from that physical money. This income is both a benefit to the government and the taxpayer. It reduces debt for the government and reduces the burden on the individual taxpayer. The reason governments don't create more of this money is because of the money.
So as you can see, and I know I want to make it more visual, to go ahead and shoot off a litany of facts of what's happening today. I want you to be able to see it physically, to understand that we are at a place where trillions of dollars are being created, is being printed, and it's ultimately going to affect the very thing that you're saving. This is why the worst place to save money is in currency. It's the worst place because you think it's safe, but it isn't. At a moment's time, as we're seeing a deflation or inflation based upon your perspective, you're going to see that everything you've been trying to hold on to, everything you've been trying to keep, everything you've been trying to protect, literally is going to be without. So we're going to talk now about solutions. I believe I've taken enough time to examine the problem. There's a problem today. And if your head is in the sand, if you kind of casually meandering around life as if, okay, Sarah, what will be, then my friends, please hear me. Things are changing right before our eyes, and if we don't change, we'll be left behind. Things are changing right before our eyes, and if we don't change, we'll be left behind. Things are changing right before our eyes, and if we don't change, we'll be left behind. So how's that change? That change will come in the form of understanding this powerful solution called Utopian Global. And we're going to take a moment right now to examine and to share what this is all about. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give me your undivided attention as we get started here with a company that I've been a part of for over 10 years. And I'm so grateful I made that decision and I stayed with that decision because, watch this, as with anything, your season of sowing will always bring a season of harvest. And all those years of sowing has positioned me to walk in the season of harvest. Now, let's talk about some of the challenges today. And we kind of dealt with a whole lot of them. We've seen a lot of the challenges that most people are facing. And those challenges are nothing new. No money, no savings, living paycheck to paycheck, not to even mention, watch this, the high student loans and debt and so on and so forth. All this is very real reality of what's happening in people's lives today. Not to mention the health crisis that we're in. Artificial intelligence that will automate and eliminate 40% of jobs within 15 years. And it's starting now, ladies and gentlemen. It's starting now. You can even go to a store right now where they don't have automatic tellers. I went to the bank the other day. And when I went to the bank, I saw a lady at a round table in the midst. But when I said, hey, I'm here, I want to do some business, she said, oh, go over to the ATM. There's an automated teller that you have to do business through. I thought that was kind of odd and weird. And it was. I'm talking on the phone to a lady on the screen while everything I wanted to do was done through an ATM. What is that? Automation is happening right now. 85% of people are unhappy and unfulfilled in life, not to mention at work. And have you ever been that way? Have you ever felt like there was more to life? Have you ever felt that if you had control over every aspect of a life, what would life be for you? Well, listen, what if there was a better way? We believe it is. What if there's a better way for you to build a better life? A life where you can experience more happiness and fulfillment. A better life. What if you were presented with the right opportunity in what area? Think about this for a moment. Come on, let's visualize. What area would you make better if you had the right opportunity? Would you make your finances better? Whereby you enjoy more time doing what life is all about, and that's living, because you're not trading your hours for dollars so you can survive. For many of you, financial abundance have to be a must, not financial survival. And if your vision is on financial survival, you'll always be in trouble. Well, what about time? What if you had more time? What about a better lifestyle, better quality of things? You're not buying stuff just to get by. You're getting what you want when you want it, and it's lasting you a long time because again, life is meant to be lived, not to just barely get by. Well, the question is, what is your financial game plan if that's what you want? For you, is your financial game plan to work more at your job, trading your hours for dollars, your time for money? Is it to become self-employed? Is it to become a business owner where you own a system that works for you? We got some solutions for you today. See, we give you the power to instantly build and store wealth and grow your income through an easy platform that will protect everyone's future with the medium of exchange that has stood the testing of time. And what is that? Gold and silver. Ladies and gentlemen, we know with absolute certainty that if you had a platform where you can earn residual rewards, that reward is money from real income producing assets, I believe you'll take advantage. See, there's a platform with Utopian Global that allows you to get paid for doing something you do for free. I'll help people for free. But guess what? Now you get paid for showing and telling people through social sharing how they too can be protected from what's coming. It's that simple. See, we provide an e-commerce marketing platform and you do the sharing. That's it. You know, Bill Gates, one of the wealthiest men in the world, that's what he said, the founder of Microsoft. He said, listen to me. He said, if your business is not on the internet, then you will be out of business. And we see that today. Think about this for a moment. You're already on your phone. Why not get paid to do it? Social sharing is $1 billion is changing hands in online right now today. And so we're not even talking about an industry that you cannot participate. What I like about this right here, this diagram here is there's two types of income. Always remember that. There's labor-based income, where you trade your hours for dollars, or asset-based income. You cannot get rich doing labor-based income unless you have a high net worth job and you're wise on what to do with the income that's coming in from your labor. Most wealthy people get rich from asset-based income. They put their money to work for them instead of them every day having to get up and go work for their money. Come on, think about this. Every one of us are in one of these four positions. Either we work with somebody else, you work for yourself, you are a business owner, or you are an investor. Well, the solutions we're giving you today through Utopian Global give you the best of these four areas: the business owner and the investor. You get an asset-based income. And that, my friend, is just one of the secrets of the generational wealth. This company operates on a powerful ecosystem, real assets, real income, real lifestyle. And what you see here on the screen, you're seeing the areas in which we make an impact in your life, giving you real gold and silver, having an opportunity access to the STORE program, which is real energy assets. The information, the education, the knowledge that you receive from learning how to do business, from also, watch this, understanding the secrets of true wealth creation, not to mention an online e-commerce platform that is at your disposal. See, Utopian Global, we're in every one of the industries that are billion dollar, and trillion dollar industry. Look here on the screen. Gold, $170 billion industry. We're in it. Silver, a $20 billion industry. We're in it. Oil, $1.7 trillion industry. We're in it through our store program. Social sharing, $365 billion industry. We're in that as well. Not to mention the powerful blockchain that's going to change everything when it comes to the future. We're in that. Digital assets. Ladies and gentlemen, even no matter what happens with the economy, this company has positioned itself and every person who's a part of it where you not only can build and create wealth, but now you can go to sleep at night knowing your future will be protected instead of worrying and praying and worrying, oh God, what am I going to do? The answer and the solution is here. Why is that? Let me give you some facts about gold so you understand. Gold has outperformed every major currency over fiat currency over time. No question about it. Back in 1971, $25,000 to buy this house. In 2020, it's the same house, same size, but now costs $280,000. Because of inflation, your purchasing power of your dollar is buying less and less, so it takes more of the dollars to still buy the same goods, in this case, that home. But in 1970, watch what happens with gold. You can take 720 ounces of gold and buy that house. Well, today, you don't need 720 because of watch this here, the appreciation of gold, because gold is an appreciating asset. It only takes 160 ounces of gold to buy that house. Ladies and gentlemen, are you seeing this? Silver, the same thing, has outperformed every major currency over time. Silver is not only powerful, but silver is affordable. Because the silver right now, you can get it way cheaper than you can get gold. And silver, we believe, is going to outperform gold. It's going to outperform gold. And you have access to that right here and right now. And right now, an average round of silver, anywhere from 25 to 35 on up, depending on where you are. But in our company, 3% over spot, you get the opportunity to get your precious metal. See, there's a new way to own gold and silver, and Utopian Global brings that to you. Where you can save in an investment grade gold and silver. You can buy it, you can sell it or share it, or you can store it. Either way, you have that access. And you get the lowest gold and silver prices available on the market. And watch this, everyone. You can also redeem your gold and silver at any time because you legally own your gold and silver, and it can be shipped to the address you provide. See, we make saving in gold and silver so easy. In the privacy of your own home, you have a back office, an online website portal that would allow you to see what you hold in assets. Here's your gold balance, your available gold, your silver balance, your available silver. It allows you to purchase, to sell back to the company. Most gold and silver companies don't buy their gold back. Now, I don't understand. If you're going to sell something, but you won't buy it back, it's like a cook that will make something but won't eat their own food. Like, if you won't eat your own food, then I don't want it. If you're not going to eat it, if you're going to sell me something, but you won't buy it back, then I don't want it. But this company buys it back. You can sell it back. You got catalog to choose whatever products you want. Beautiful, saved products that are marked and is phenomenal, top of the line gold and silver. And you get all this. Not to mention, watch this, 24/7 access. That means if I'm up in the middle of the night and I just feel led to protect myself even more, I can do that. Easy liquidation. You can sell back at any time. Good delivery. This is powerful. LBMA good delivery. Secure private LBMA vaulting storage comes right to you, or you can save it in Switzerland or Dubai. And watch this here. From the #1 refinery in the world, you have that opportunity. And fully secured gold and silver. Why? Because you deserve free, transparent, and unlimited access to your gold and silver. You deserve that. And because you deserve that, this company gives it to you. What about store? This is phenomenal for those who are outside of America. You have access to the store, which is the energy program, which works like this. The networks generate the income. The assets is acquired through store. The assets are sold to the market. The asset generate revenue, and you receive, watch this, dividend returns on the assets that you own. All this are part of the store program. All right. One of the assets that Store owns is a Texas oil producing field in Raccoon Bend oil field, 5,600 acres, 90 plus active wells. This is real oil that you own through this company. And watch this, ladies and gentlemen. This is not only all the assets that this company has acquired, because they still have the goal of turning plastics into fuel, mineral reclamation, land reclamation. All this is a part of this program that you have a real company with real assets. Well, who got this idea to do this? This gentleman right here, Mr. Bill Rao. He comes with over 30 years of experience. He was a hotelier before launching out and starting a company that the average person can participate in what only the wealthy were able to do, and that's to own gold and silver outright and to protect their future, their hard-earned money or currency in the precious metals, gold and silver. Thank you, Mr. Bill Rao. What a great opportunity that you have. Here's the team. This is the team behind Store and behind many of what we do. These are our experts in their respective fields that come together to make sure that what we're doing have a great, powerful, awesome opportunity of wealth creation intergenerational. Well, that's my story. Now, many would say, well, Dr. Blue, how do you know all you know? I got around people who knew it, and I learned. I became a sponge in which I soaked everything up to understood what actions I needed to take to have wealth come from my family. Because if you don't come from a wealthy family, and I did, a wealthy family need to come from you. Now, we talked a lot about what money was. You saw it inside of the video, gold and silver. Everything I'm learning, this is what I'm teaching my children. This Saturday, my daughter, Isabella, here will be 1 year old. Here they are with Mr. Bill Rao, our company president, and Miss Claudia Eifert, one of our company trainers, a multi-millionaire in her own right, who believes in helping people build and create wealth. Why is my children around them? Because I learned the same thing. Be around people who know what's going on, not those who are complaining. Because if you complain, you will remain. So over the centuries, gold has maintained its purchasing power. Gold right here, our gold is from our refinery. Argo Hooray is one of the world's most prestigious Swiss refineries that bears the highest accreditation from the London Bullion Marketing Association. Argo Hooray is recognized and respected by precious metals dealers worldwide. That's good for when you go back to, if you ever want to liquidate. Maybe you want to liquidate to buy a property. Maybe you want to liquidate to go take advantage of an opportunity. You have that right, all the while protecting yourself in precious metals with Argo Hooray's gold, which is 999.9 gold and 999.0 silver. So as a recap, ladies and gentlemen, we're showing you how to think outside of the bank and how to have gold ownership available for everyone. We call it the wealth plan for every man. Starting at €25, you're able to have your own plan, 24/7 access, good delivery, delivered to the address you provide, secure private voting, sourced from Argo Hooray, and independently audited twice a year. And again, an easy platform you can set up for your friends and family an asset accumulation plan for as little as €25. That's right, for Christmas, for birthdays, for special days, bless people with an asset accumulation plan that would only cost you to start for them $25, or you can start it for free and have them fund it themselves. Either way, you're protecting them from what's coming. All right. And as you can see, powerful, 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 easy to withdraw. That means as you're earning income through this opportunity, watch this here, you can withdraw it through BankWire, through Bitcoin, easy to withdraw. You see that withdraw button? It's not hidden. It's big. It's highlighted blue. That's a good color, by the way. But it's right there for you to take action on whatever you choose to do. So I know you heard all that. Now I know you might be saying, well, show me what I need to do to get started. I like what I hear, and I know I need to take action. But how do I do it? Well, very simple. You can either become a customer. This is one way. You can buy, you can share, you can store gold and silver. You can purchase gold and silver from €25 onwards. That's right. You can start purchasing with as little as €25. Many people already have that, and now you can take advantage of doing building wealth with that. Not to mention, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't want to be a customer, you could be like me. You could be like others who are on this line, somebody who may have told you, and you can choose to be your own boss. What does that mean? By being your own boss, Watch the advice from Robert Kiyosaki. The richest people in the world build networks while everyone else is trained to look for work. That's right. You're not out looking for a job. You're looking for an opportunity that you can build and create wealth. Here's how it goes in 3 easy steps. As a business owner, you become a brand ambassador affiliate. Gold, silver store, you get that. You set up an auto ship, which is only €50 a month. All right. Step number 2, you become a business builder. You plus 2, that's a sweet spot. You share it with 2 friends. And as you begin to do it, you're earning income along the way that continues to grow. Step number 3, you become a pro business owner. You shared it with 2 or maybe 3 who shared it with others, And before you know it, guess what happened? All this begins to go forward. You get to earn up to 2% unlimited leadership bonus in the bonus pool and a matching bonus, incentive, trips, cars, homes, and more. All this to go with your wealth building lifestyle. And so not only are you building and creating wealth, you're able to access rewards that's going to pay you richly. So as an affiliate, you select a package. We're going to show you what that is. You save 50 euro per month on an asset accumulation plan. All right. You earn from customer sales. You earn from the increase of the store value. You earn from distributions of stores. All this is available for you. But what's the packages? Every package offers the same thing except for this. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Every package, you get the same thing, which is listed here, except for the amount of gold and silver in America that you'll get. All around the world, you get stored, but you can add gold and silver if you choose. So here it is for a members package, which I always recommend people to do. You're going to get $156 into gold or silver, your choice, or both. And as you can see, $3,500, you're getting $1,900 in gold or silver, your choice. Then we have quantum packages, where I can offer the person an opportunity from $9,000 up to $1 million or euro that they can save or build a business, all the while, watch this, $7,500 going into gold and silver, $975,000 going into gold and silver. Ladies and gentlemen, we are a true wealth company that helps people protect themselves moving forward. So instead of having that in the stock market, they can put their money or their currency into real wealth, gold and silver, and be protected. All right, power of 3. Whatever area you come in, if 3 others do the same thing at that level, you're going to earn that amount, which will give you your business literally positive. So you're not in debt in your business. You're starting your business off being cash flow positive. Well, here is the commission. Every person you share with an opportunity for them to just protect themselves. Again, I'll do this for free. You'll do it for free. This company pays you for it. You can see this. This is what your commission in the US dollar. Plus, you get a 14-day money-back guarantee. Anybody who purchases. 14 days. Now, this company wasn't who they are, as real as they are. There's no way they'll give you 14 days to look, prod, to see, and then give you a money-back guarantee. You get that here. Same thing with the quantum packages. If a person puts $1 million in, watch this here, the company's going to pay you $23,000 in commission. Imagine doing that once or twice a week. What did you do? Just showed somebody an opportunity and told them how to get started. Showing and telling, that's simply about it. So what about your asset accumulation plan? Some may say, well, $50 is a lot of money per month. I will assure you, you're already spending that. All you're doing is going to redirect that, but we're going to show you how to get that free. Simply put 8 customers or affiliates anywhere in your first and second level, and guess what? Your asset accumulation plan is for free. You get everything you need to succeed in this opportunity. A replicated website, you get that, check. State-of-the-art back office, check. A marketing funnel system for people who want to take a look and who want to take their time. You can keep track of them taking their time, check. Video and multimedia tools, check. World-class coaching, some of the best in the industry. You get that here. Training calls, powerful training calls that teach you how to overcome objections, that will get you good at just learning to share the opportunity. You get that here. Events, an experienced executive team, and a global international business. All for what? Less than $1 or €1 a day. Ladies and gentlemen, take a screenshot right here. This is what you get. This is what makes it all powerful. What if you can pay off debt? What if you can save money? What if you can change lives? What if you can build generational wealth intergenerational wealth, then, ladies and gentlemen, you're at the right place at the right time, listening to the right thing, because we want to help protect 500 families, assisting them in building generational wealth with God's money. What's God's money? Gold and silver, because He's the one that made it. It's always been and always will be the secret of the generational wealth. Now you know the secret to how to build wealth and protect yourself from what's coming. What do you need to do next? You need to get with the person who invited you on this call. Get with the person who invited you, who shared the link with you, who told you about it, and ask them, hey, I want to get started. At very minimum, get you an asset accumulation plan. Why? Because if you don't take action, nothing that's coming is going to stop. You just can protect yourself from what's coming. And every one of us, our friends, family, and loved ones need to do it. My favorite book says it this way, Ecclesiastes 11:4. It says, if you wait for the perfect condition, you'll never get anything done. So everybody who's saying, well, I want to do it, I'm just going to wait for this or wait for that, you'll never get anything done. If you don't take action now, if you don't make a decision now, then later will not be greater for you. It will be worse, bitter when you could have that. So as an important notice, here's some important things I want you to understand as you go forward with building a business or understanding, because we don't know what you're going to do. We cannot guarantee you'll make money. But if you follow the system, we can share with you, you will have predetermined results. So Utopian Global delivers education, and these materials are not financial advice. No, we're just giving you the indication of understanding how you can protect yourself from what's coming. As well as entry into this Utopian Global system is covered by a 14-day money-back guarantee. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to take the time to thank you for tuning in to us today. Thank you for giving us your precious time and wanting you to understand the importance of building and creating wealth. Because listen to me, if you don't prepare for tomorrow, then you won't enjoy what tomorrow can be for you. If there's any questions, I only got about a few moments, literally almost 3 minutes. Any questions, I'm gonna try and answer just a few questions. Unmute your line, I'll let you ask them, and then we're gonna
Dr. Blue.
time. Okay,
Dr. Blue. Hey, Dr. Blue. I loved your testimonies and presentations. Sorry about this, all the screaming in the park, kids around me. Listen, I wanted you to send me some of those, send some videos out on the post of those, what you streamed, because they were very, very educational, bro. We need that.
Sam, certainly will. Thank you, Sam the man. I'll
Bless you, man.
We'll jump on
love
that.
your show. Bless you, bro. I missed your show the other day. Bless you, man.
You got it. Thank you. All
Dr.
right.
Blue, great presentation as always. Really fantastic, very informative, straight to the point. Do you know what? Realistically, we need to, yes, certainly wake up before the shake-up. I'm telling you, because things are about to turn, you know, and you've hit the nail on the head every time you say it, and you're speaking the truth. You know, first I say, if anyone's on this call and you know Dr. Blue, you don't know Dr. Blue, he's a pastor, he's a man of God. So at the end of the day, he's not going to be pulling no one's leg. He's telling you the truth, because his reputation is on the line, just like mine here in Birmingham, in England. We don't play, we're not messing around. This is really serious, and we have got the best vehicle for you to get on board to help you out a lot. So Dr. Blue, love what you do, honestly. Keep doing what you're doing, and God bless you, brother.
100% to you both, all the way. 100%, I totally agree with you. I love it.
Thank you there. Thank you.
Can't get enough.
All right,
Bless you.
guys. Any other questions? Any other questions? Anybody I can help? If not, then guys, it's time to get started. And to every business owner here, come on, let's spread the word. Let's help our friends and family. We have the asset accumulation plan to help them succeed. What are you waiting for? If you don't do it now, then you know later's coming. And I love what Zahir said, and we're gonna quote him on that. The wake up for the shake up. That's right. We gotta wake people up because the shake up is coming. We don't know when. We can't give you a time, but when it comes, I want my friends, I want my family, I want my loved ones to all be secured and protected. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you, Dr. Blue.
Bless you, Dr. Bloom, 100%. Bless you, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now let's get started. Let's do some follow-up. Let's get whatever of family members and let's get them going. All right, everyone. Have a
Thanks,
great
Dr.
day,
Blue.
everybody.
Talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Tu vois, cette fille-là.
Nun lebe ich, oder? Naja, weil da hat man keinen Abgang hier. Ja. Ja, ich habe gesagt, wenn ich das hier bei dir wieder. Nein, aber das kann sein, dass du irgendwie so einen Kreislauf hast. Also dir geht's gut, ja? Ja, da stehen 4 Autos. Ja, an der wo ein Auto steht. Also die können ja nicht reinfahren, also halt da, weißt du, ranfahren.